Hello, YouTube world, and welcome back to the Aussie Veteran Reacts. I've been away for a little while, uh, not because of anything nasty. No. I've been extremely busy. I've had the and my grandchildren here, so that mum and dad can go bloody shopping, and my grandchildren are beautiful, but they're a handful sometimes. So they wear you out, especially when you're getting a little bit older like me. But I'm only 51, but I'm still putting along. So, I haven't uploaded for a while, and I apologise for that. But there is reasons why I haven't uploaded. I do struggle with this time of year. But I've promised myself that I'm not going to dwell on the past and past Christmases, because I don't celebrate Christmas. Only for my grandchildren, and I'll have lunch with mum and dad and that. But other than that, I'm not really big on Christmas because of when I lost my child. So, but I do want to give a shout out to all the people that have been sending me messages and subscribing, and just to highlight a couple. When I put up November Rain like a week ago, I think it was, maybe even longer. I'm sorry, but. Leonora Mayas 57555. Thank you very much. And user OI2OS6LK4R. Geez, that's is that your real name? No. All right. They've actually asked me to play a song, and they've written me such a beautiful message. I don't know who they are. It was 5 days ago, and I have been meaning. I have replied. All right, I have replied, because I like to reply to everybody, and if I haven't replied to everybody, I certainly will do. Don't worry, over the Christmas period. Things have been a bit hectic, and I'm quite aware they're hectic for everybody at this time of the year. But also remember, this time of year is very, very hard for people that are alone. All right, and I'm serious when I say this. When I talk about this image, the image that I've put up about, the Aussie, what is it? The Aussie, sorry, all the Aussie numbers that you can ring and all that for Christmas, right? They'll be at the end of the song, okay? And just for a fleeting moment, I will flash them up on the screen, and I hope you do see them, because I'm not quick on the old fingers. The old fingers have got arthritis. Plus, I've got this hand doesn't really do justice to anything anymore, really. Unless I'm in a bit of trouble, then it seems to work fine. But anyway, I want you all to have a beautiful Christmas. I really do, and I will flash this up, right? And hopefully, if I take that away and I just bang, bang that like that, bring this down, right? Please call these numbers. Right, I couldn't be serious enough. This is Christmas. People hurt during Christmas. There's everything there for you, right? There's men's lines. There's Beyond Blue. There's Kids Help. I'm not sure what that one is actually called. Fear Supports Life. All right, so Fear Supports Life. 100 Respect. Suicide Callback Service, Lifeline, and Safe Support. All right, so please check them out, and if you need to, by all means, if there's anybody that you know or anybody hurting in your family, please don't let them sit in anger or hurt. Please give them an opportunity, whether they've been missing out of your life for a long time or not. It doesn't really matter. right? Because the most important thing is that we don't have people having a lonely Christmas. I know there is going to be lonely Christmases. You know, not everybody in the world can be helped, but trust me, it's so important. If you do that for every family member, people that aren't in your family, that are around your local group, if they're not around at Christmas or they don't contact you, please contact them. Say hello, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, happy whatever your religion is. I don't really care, but just get in contact with them. You know, even if you think you're a tough bastard like I think I am sometimes. It's not. Mental health breaks people. It doesn't matter how tough you are, how good a soldier you are, how devoted to the military you are. Like I put in 150% every time I went and done something. I loved it because I wanted to test myself, because I come out of a period of heavy drug use and alcoholism and all that sort of stuff before I joined the military. So I want us to be really careful and just have a beautiful Christmas. But she has asked me to write this song. Not write this song, play this song. It's from Tim Minchin and it's White Wine in the Sun. I've never heard of this, but I just played like a little less than a half, just to make sure it wasn't something just bizarre and people go, oh my God, you are an idiot. Now, remember, Tim Minchin, if you've never heard of Tim Minchin, he's a bit of a comical guy. He's a bit of a comical guy, but he is a musician and he can actually sing. No, probably not to my liking. He's not the best singer, but I think he hits the point about what Christmas is about now, how over commercialised it is. Coffee, yes. Mum's birthday yesterday too. Happy birthday, Mum. We had a great day. We went to the pub. 2 drinks. As I've told you, that's what I'm doing. Tomorrow night might be a little different. I've got to put up a bloody big pool for my kids. I've got to do that overnight too, so they don't see. And they're 4 little girls, and they're very excited for Christmas. So me, my daughter, and my daughter's husband Clint, or partner Clint, I think he's working, but it might be might not be a pool, it might be a pond at the end of the end of the night with me just deceased in the middle. Because over in West Australia at the moment, if you're over here, you know how hot it is. It is getting extremely hot. Even my face has gone red just from being, going from shop to shop, and I don't normally do any of that. I've been so fucking far out. Excuse the French. I've been like, no, I'm not, I refuse. I just refuse. And yesterday when I went into the shops, it was like, this woman like looked at me and she was beautiful, and I thought, how gorgeous is she? And I thought, go up and ask her out. And there's a little devil on my shoulder says, don't be an idiot. She's just going to slap me in the face and tell you to, be off. And I think I missed my opportunity. I really did. She was gorgeous. She was about my age, But anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this song. All right. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit, but take it with a grain of salt. It's not seriousness, right? It's just giving his opinion he's singing out a song which is sort of having a bit of a dig at where we've become in society, I think. But it is a beautiful song. And the more you get into it, I suspect the more he's going to go down the road a bit of being a little bit. It's a little bit. I'll let you make your own decisions, right? You tell me what you like about this song, what you didn't like about the song. The user has asked me to play it, right? And I'm going to play it. And she asked me to play it. She said it's a beautiful song, and he does go into the Palestinians, but I think he's singing it to the world, to be honest. So let's get into this. Let's have a look, and then we'll come back and have a chat. What do you say about that? I reckon that's fair enough. All right, I'll just jot myself down right down there in the corner. I'll lift myself up. There is some subs there. I don't know if I should put the subs on, but yeah, I'll leave it. I don't touch things like this, so I like to record live. So that's just the way I like to do my thing. So hey, there I am. Look at me. You got your open arms up in there, hey? I'll just remove that for now. And I'll show that at the end, sorry. I'll just remove that for now, and then we'll get that in the end. Okay. White Wine in the Sun. Tim Minchin. It is about Christmas. Please like it.
I really like Christmas. It's sentimental, I know, but I just really like it. I'm hardly religious. I'd rather break bread with Dawkins than Desmond Tutu, to be honest. And yes, I have all of the usual objections to consumerism, to the commercialization of an ancient religion, to the westernization of a dead Palestinian press ganged into selling PlayStations and beer. But I still really like it. Forward to Christmas, though I'm not expecting a visit from Jesus. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. I don't go in for ancient wisdom. I don't believe just 'cause ideas are tenacious, it means that they're worthy. I get freaked out by churches. Some of the hymns that they sing have nice chords, but the lyrics are dodgy. And yes, I have all of the usual objections to the miseducation of children who in tax-exempt institutions are taught to externalize blame and to feel ashamed and to judge things as plain right or wrong. But I quite like the songs. Expecting big presents. The old combination of socks, jocks and chocolates is just fine by me. 'Cause I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. I'll be seeing my dad, my brother and sisters, my gran and my mum. They'll be drinking white wine in the sun. And you, my baby girl, my jet-lagged and infant daughter, you'll be handed round the room like a puppy at a primary school, and you won't understand, but you will learn someday that wherever you are and whatever you face, these are the people who make you feel safe in this world. My sweet blue-eyed girl, and if my baby girl, when you're 21 or 31 and Christmas comes around and you find yourself 9,000 miles from home, you'll know whatever comes. Your brothers and sisters and me and your mum will be waiting for you in the sun whenever you come. Your brothers and sisters, your aunts and your uncles, your grandparents, cousins, and me and your mum will be waiting for you in the sun, drinking white wine in the sun. Darling, when Christmas comes, we'll be waiting for you in the sun, drinking white wine in the sun, waiting for you in the sun, waiting for you, I really like Christmas. It's sentimental, I know. Thank you so much. Thanks very much.
Wow. That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. What do you reckon about that? I didn't expect it, to be honest. But I get what he meant about the whole thing. One thing that sort of threw my eyes when I was thinking about, the Palestinians selling PlayStations and beers. They don't, do they? They don't get that chance. Those kids don't get that chance for some reason. Well, reasons out of our control, which is a shame, because the whole world should be celebrating, no matter your religion, no matter what you do on this day, whether it's this day or another day you celebrate it, it doesn't matter. It's all about what he said. Sitting with your brothers and sisters and your aunties and your grandparents and your mum and your dad and your cousins and your aunties and your uncles and your... That's what it's about. It's not over commercialised. Christmas is way too over commercialised. You go into the shops and it's just mad panic buying for presents. I must buy a present. And yet, the people on the street, people with mental health, they don't get a present. They would love, and I suspect a lot of charities will be going around this Christmas, whether they're doing Christmas dinner for the homeless in the cities, which they do in Australia, which is good to see. But it's not just Christmas. No matter your religion, no matter what you think about religion, it's not just about religion. It's about getting together with your family, loving your family, being with them, having a laugh. If you haven't seen your mum or your dad, sometimes I know there's circumstances where the it's impossible to mend that relationship, and that's sad. But I understand because there's a lot of young boys and young girls out there that will never see their father again, and they hope they never see their father again. All right, because of different things. But don't let everybody else in your life tell you that you can't enjoy Christmas. Don't even mention the word Christmas. Just say, well, I believe you should say Christmas. But it's more about just be with your family. Be with your loved ones, the people you love. I won't go into fathers and daughters. I like that bit about when my daughter was born. I like that. She was blue-eyed and just beautiful blonde hair, amazing. I mean, she's still like that today. She's gorgeous. Her eyes have changed, so she's not blue for some reason. I don't know. Tell me how that works. Well, I haven't looked into her eyes that way. I don't know. I think she's got brown eyes, like me. I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But anyway, that was White Wine in the Sun by Tim Minchin. Now, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I know in England at the moment, well, yesterday it was -8 degrees and the whole north of England is full of snow. Same as America, same with Russia and all the Northern Hemisphere above the equator. It's their winter. It's obviously our summer, and we know how hot it gets in Australia, because what we feel in the west of West Australia is what the east is going to get in a couple of days. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for you that live in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide. Adelaide seems to have better temperatures than most of the city. Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But it just seems to have a more tempered down temperature. Sort of misses. It does have its hot days, obviously, but I think the Bass Strait might have something to do with that. Which the winds. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, obviously. Clearly. But that was White Wine in the Sun. Me, it's Canadian Club in the sun. Most people, men, it'd be a beer in the sun. Doesn't matter. As long as you're with your family and you're having a laugh. It's not about presents. It's not about over-commercialisation. Yes, you got to make your kids happy. But it comes to a certain point where the kids will realise, hey, I like everyone together. And when everyone's around, the kids are running around the table and knocking things off and pissing off granddad, and and the grandmother's in the bloody chair after dinner and she's all teeth hanging out. She's fast asleep. That sort of crap is what Christmas is about. It's not, in my opinion. I'm not actually religious. I have a cross on my arm, and Jesus, but that's for my daughter because she was born Catholic. All right, that's my daughter's. This is my heaven arm. All right, so this is my devil arm. So I've been through hell to get to heaven, basically. Excuse me. So wherever you are in this beautiful world, beautiful world, don't just be a sad person. If you're sad, put on some lovely music, get yourself a nice wine or a nice beer, sit back, call a few friends if you've got any. If you don't have any friends, take it easy. I don't have a friend in the world by choice. By choice, because at the moment I have a higher calling to do, and that is to make sure my mum and dad are okay, and I look after them. And my dad's not well, and my mum's not well, so, and they're getting up there in age, so that's my Christmas. But they're happy. They know They know they got family and they're happy for my brother and my brother's kids. For me, how far I've come from being just the absolute turd of a person I was. But in some ways I don't blame the army for me wanting to be. When you join the army, you're trained to kill. Okay, let's face it, right? You are trained to kill people, and when it's time, if you are called, that's what you got to go and do, right? You don't have to go. Somebody pointed that out to me, and I'd like to mention that. Thanks for that, brother, because you don't have to go. You are correct. And then he said in the same breath, but I highly respect all you people that choose to go. So that to me was like somebody that's a little bit younger. I don't know the person, right? I'm not going to name his name on air. I know who it is, know the name, but I'm not going to name it on air. I don't think that's fair. But he doesn't need any. He needs gratification. And I thank him for what his words were, because not everyone agrees with war. Well, I don't know anybody that agrees with war. But when you're in the military, you're sort of zoned out and you're sort of battle drummed into your head that war's the only answer. War's the only answer. Us politicians know better. Fucking yeah, right. Politician kiss my ass. That were politicians. Sorry about the language, but it's Christmas. Let's just enjoy Christmas. But if you're alone for Christmas, please don't. Please call one of them numbers if you're really down. Reach out. Reach out to people that you haven't spoke to. You know, even if you're afraid to reach out, maybe they'll reach out to you, or reach out to people that you know that are safe. You know, don't try and put yourself out there too much and, you know, go to a massive Christmas party where you haven't seen anybody for years. It's just going to make your anxiety levels go through the roof, and you probably won't enjoy it as much as you would. But if it's a small little gathering of friends, absolutely do it. But if you're like me and you haven't been around a lot of people for a long, long time, don't go to the biggest and best party you can find, because it's going to make your anxiety levels go, and well, it does to me. I certainly hope that doesn't do to you. Tim Minchin, White Wine at Christmas. Thank you, user. I can't say the rest of it because it's just too long. But thank you, whoever you are. Brother, sister, I love you. Thank you. It was a nice song. I think it was perfect for Christmas. Or I could have played Mariah Carey's but Christmas, and then I would have just flipped out and just fell straight into my keyboard. Don't get me wrong, I like Mariah Carey, but that song, come on. It's almost getting to the point of Jingle Bells. I don't mind a little tune when the kiddies are around, but I'm certainly not going to sit there at night when the kids are in bed on Christmas Day night. After you're going to be knackered, you are, and you're going to sit back with a white wine or a red wine or whatever you're eating or whatever you're drinking, or a water. Doesn't matter. I drink heaps of water. But you've just got to have try, and don't give up. If you ever think about giving up, then you've come to the wrong channel, because I'm not here to see people perish. I don't want to see that on my channel. I don't want to hear one of my subs. I have 250 subs. It's a beautiful little community. I'm not looking for millions, as you know. I'm not making money out of this. I do not want to make money out of this. Someone wants to give me $1 million, I'm not going to say no. What do you think, I'm an idiot? It's Christmas, come on. How about sending the Aussie a couple of mil? Huh? We'll do all right, mate. Don't worry about that. And then I'll take you all out to dinner. How's that? 250 of you. I'll take you all out to dinner if someone sends me $1 million and I'll buy you a car. And then my $1 million is gone and I've got nothing left for my family. Yeah, I've got to think about that one. Please, have a beautiful Christmas. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for sticking by me. Thank you for your words. Thank you for all the people that have contacted me and joined my subs, but joined my channel. I thank you for being here. I hope you do enjoy it. I am going to say it straight out. I bless you all and thank you for everything, and have a beautiful Christmas as best as you can. And seriously, if you are seriously down, or you know somebody that is down, please call the numbers at the end of the video, okay? It's really important that we save people. And while you're doing your shopping, if you see a young kid looking for small change, remember it's Christmas. If you see someone looking for $50, they're on the junk. I'm sorry. They might be saved somehow. Maybe even report them to their nearest, not report them as such, just say, look, this person needs help. How can we help this person? Is there any number I can give this person? Of course there is. It's up to that person to then call that number. Or we can hope like the Salvation Army or whoever does all the charities in the cities and that actually sit him down or sit her down, whoever they are, and say, look, is this what you want for your life? Why everyone else is happy and merry and... Well, no one's ever really truly happy. You've always got bloody bills to pay and mortgages to pay, and it's just like check to check. You're thinking, oh my God, and you know what's coming after Christmas. I'll tell you exactly what's coming directly after Christmas. Every bloody bill you can think of. That's what I'm worried about at the moment. Trust me. When it's 40 degrees over here, 40 degrees Celsius for those up north that do Fahrenheit. She hot. I don't know why I hate the heat, because I've been here for like 48 years. I landed in Australia in 1975, just after my brother passed away from cancer. And then, unfortunately, I had to feel the same as my parents did 30 years later to the day in 2004. So I hope you like today's podcast, stream, live recording, YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it. I love you all. Please have a beautiful Christmas. I want to see you here after Christmas. After Boxing Day, I'm going to load up again, because tomorrow I've got to put up a 14-foot pool that I bought for my children, and we've got to make sure all the safety things are 100% correct. So there will be no drinking, no nothing. It'll just be serious work putting up that pool in 40-odd degrees without the kids seeing. That's going to be hard. But anyway, I love yous all. I wish yous nothing but peace. I just don't know how to say it any better than that. Please, meet me back here. Promise me. If you meet me back here after Christmas, after Boxing Day, because I know some of the men will be saying, I'm not listening to the Aussie Veteran, the cricket's on. Man, it's the Ashes, man. Well, not the Ashes. It's Test cricket. You got 5 days to think about that. Man, Test cricket's gone. Anyway, big bash, baby. That's all right. Big bash in the AFL, eh? All you NRL people. Love yous. I do like NRL, but my favourite sport is AFL. I'm West Australian. But, Merry Christmas. Have a beautiful time. I will go now, but I want to see you here back after Christmas, and please let me know how your Christmas went. If I don't answer you straight away, I will answer you, okay? Don't stress out. Even if 250 people send me a message saying Merry Christmas, I will answer every one of these. You might get the message back on Boxing Day or the next day, but it doesn't matter. I still will give you a message back. So I love yous all. Please be safe, travel safe, and have as much fun as you can. And if you need to, get hold of one of these numbers and everything will be fine. There is help for those that need it. So Tim Minchin, thank you. User 21 digits. You know who you are though, or bro. Thank you very much. With that, God bless. Merry Christmas. And a beautiful Happy New Year coming. We hope and we pray. Ta-da.